What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how I heat the tool trailer. So that's the furnace, and over here we have a really simple thermostat, up and down, nighttime and daytime. So I have it set up to go to 50 degrees at nighttime and 60 degrees during the daytime. Right now I just set it back to nighttime so it wouldn't interrupt our video, which is why it's getting a little bit below 60. So the furnace itself is pretty simple to work on. It's literally just all behind this panel here. The little squares are your fresh air in. This little spot here that says hot is your exhaust coming out. There's a big squirrel cage over there that spins around and blows the hot air out here. Oh, I guess while we're here, we should probably talk about this quick. On the front of the trailer, we just have two grill tanks, 20-pound grill tanks that are hooked together, and then a propane line runs under the trailer and pops up into this little cabinet here. Alrighty, so jumping into the details about the heater that we just took a little look at. The cost to run it, from what I have found so far in the last 3 months, give or take, having this heater run, probably closer to 2 months, probably about 2.5 months that it's been running, is that it costs somewhere between $30 and $40 to run the heater. Over the course of a 6-month heating cycle, if you had a longer winter, you're sub $300. Maybe right around $300 if you have some really nasty temperatures. I know for us, we have at least a week every year that is absolutely frigid and disgusting. So I know the little furnace will be working double time and going through a little bit more propane. But overall, about $30 to $40 a month, probably sub $300 on the year. The furnace itself is super easy to work on. Couple wires, power, ground, 2 thermostat wires. It doesn't have much going on. It's a pretty rudimentary system. Propane into the combustion chamber. It starts a small fire. Hot air blows across said combustion chamber, and voila, we have heat. So yeah, nothing too crazy there. Definitely running the heater is going to be good for your batteries and your tools. I know they would much prefer warmer temperatures versus colder temperatures, and I know the fluctuation isn't super great on them to go warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold all the time. That's why they have the little temperature blinky light that you'll see on your chargers. Also good for cleaning supplies. I keep some oddball stuff in here, Windex, some countertop cleaner, this stuff for latex paint, etc. All that stuff stays good. And the big one is definitely glue. This stuff is still wood glue. It's not a chunk of ice, which has been very good. I think the last couple of years I've thrown out probably 5 or 6 gallons of glue over the last 3 years. So that's kind of a little bit unfortunate. But for us, I think the biggest win with this heater is having it be a 12-volt accessory. So the fact that this furnace runs on 12 volt versus 110 is that we do not have to be plugged in and shored up to a house, whether that be the customer's house, my house, your neighbor's house, I don't know. This thing will keep heat running regardless if it's plugged in or not. I've got a couple deep cycle batteries up front, and from what I've found, I can get 3, maybe 4 days of runtime without having this trailer plugged in at all, and being able to come in and out, use the lights, and have the furnace running. I do have some hand-me-down batteries, so your mileage may vary on that one. But I think it's definitely a pro if you have a bunch of one-day jobs that you don't have to necessarily shore your trailer up every night when you get home to keep the heat running. You can shore up all day while you're at your customer's house. The furnace can run all night while you're at your house. Tomorrow you go to the next customer's house, you get shored up, recharge those batteries, and the furnace will run not plugged in. So that one I think is pretty cool. I know in this remodel you guys have seen we've added lots of stuff that runs on 12 volt just to be a little bit more self-sufficient and hopefully utilize shore power less. So I hope this helps. If you guys are interested in heating your tool trailer, if I lived in Texas, I would be probably more concerned with air conditioning it. But yeah, if you're in a cold climate, definitely take a look at this video, and I hope that you get enough stuff out of it. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them or do another follow-up video on heating the trailer, any specifics, if there's any specific questions that need to be answered. And as always, make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you feel I earned it, and I will see you guys in the next one.